The institutionalization of crypto is definitely still in the early innings. We've gone now from people saying, well, I'm not sure, I'm thinking about it, to how do we get into crypto? And I'm talking about large banks, large broker dealers. These folks are now planning to get in. Some are very close. And I think that we're going to see a few large folks go live this year.
What pulled you from traditional finance to digital assets?
Having spent so much time at the CME Group, I really knew what good looked like, right? Very good market structure, technology, rulebook, like all of those things. And at the time, we're talking, call it 2017, 2018, you had these new crypto exchanges. They were popping up. They were popping up more like technology experiments, dare I say, and they really were more focused on the tech side of things, of moving crypto around, versus the market structure, the regs, and all of that. I saw a very big gap, and I said, how can I join the space and actually make a big difference there? Applying all the things that have worked really, really well for decades upon decades upon decades, from traditional markets to crypto, was a bit of a passion project for me. Because the main thing that I care about is that there is price discovery, fairness, that there's capital efficiencies. Having learned a lot of that in my career at CME, being able to apply it to crypto, I thought it would be good for the industry as a whole.
How much has EDX changed since it was formed?
The vision overall really hasn't changed, which is how do we create these institutional grade markets that are going to enable the largest players to join, whether that's meme coins or more established coins. The same principles still apply, which is let's have an unconflicted business model where the responsibilities of each party are well defined. Let's make sure that we deliver that in the most capitally efficient way possible through the clearinghouse, a once per day net settlement. And then let's make sure that our workflows are actually compatible with that of traditional financial institutions.
Did the fall of FTX affect your vision?
FTX, I would call it the anti-EDX, right? Because everything was actually fully vertically integrated. You had the exchange, the broker, everything under one entity. We then learned that the market maker itself had a backdoor and was basically fully integrated as well. And so when that happened, a dark day for crypto, ultimately it proved that we need separation of duties. We need to vertically disintegrate these markets so we have actual true alignment of incentives across the different members of the value chain.
Why did you partner with LevelMarkets?
What we see is the conversion of crypto and TradFi and going into one, right? And so our goal at EDX is to make sure that we're connected to as many distribution partners as possible, large institutions. The last thing they want to do is onboard 5 new vendors in order to access different markets. They want to do it all through their trusted existing vendors or distribution channels. So we've been partnering with folks like LevelMarkets so it can be a flip of a switch to turn on crypto for some of these large institutions.
Why did you join the Link network?
The EDX model, as you pointed out, is a little bit different because we allow our members to trade today, settle tomorrow, and they get trading limits on the platform. In order to support those trading limits, folks have to post collateral. And what Link does is it allows for customers to post collateral in a way where they can earn yield on their capital. We think it's very important and a very good addition into the market.
Will stablecoins become the default settlement currency for institutional digital asset markets?
The impact of stablecoins on the markets has been tremendous because now it allows ad hoc settlements 24/7, 365. For example, when the crypto crash of October 10th happened, we were able to actively manage risk and have ad hoc settlements during Friday night, Saturday morning, throughout the weekend. So that component is very important. And so now if you layer on being able to earn interest on the stablecoins, we think that that's ultimately better for the traders, for the institutions. Again, so that you don't have dead capital in exchange for being able to settle over the weekends or overnight.